Welcome back to another episode of First Play Suikoden V. We were looking for the princess, weren't we? You must be very happy to have such a beautiful sister who adores you so very much, Your Highness. I've got your sister too. I've got a sister too, actually. She always tells me to stay away from her. Says I smell. Sorry, I shouldn't even be mentioning my ugly sister in the same breath as a princess. I'd be happy if she was even a tenth as good looking as your sister. Creepy! So she said she was upstairs, didn't she? Princess's room, second floor on the west wing. This looks like the west wing to me. The Princess and Lady Sile's chambers are beyond here. Men are not permitted to enter. Of course, Your Highness, His Majesty Ferid, and Her Majesty are exempt from such restrictions. Lucky. Lady Sile's always appears so bright and cheerful. Oh, Prince Feodor. Are you looking for Lady Sile's? She just got back and went straight to bed. Do you have something urgent you need to tell you about? Ah, no, let her sleep. I don't have a death wish. Are you sure? I don't have... Oh, thank you, Your Highness. Thank you so much. Very well, then. Bodyguard's quarters. And Limsley's room. That's my sister. Oh, Prince Feodor. Did you see the princess? Isn't Lim here? Oh no, this is just awful. You must have just missed each other. Until a little while ago, the princess was waiting here for you to visit, Prince Feodor. But you got tired of waiting and went off with Lady Miyake to look for you. Could you go see if you can find her, Prince? My poor little princess, she's too young. It's too soon for her to be thinking about her husband. No doubt it'll be with that Godwin lad or Barrow's boy, but whichever it is turns out to be, I don't like it. Oh, my poor little girl. So Princess is somewhere else. Where could she be? Where could the princess have gone? That's what I just said. Could she have gone to my room? Assuming my room's on the other side here. Prince's room, bodyguard's quarters, and this is no idea. No idea about this. Oh, we've got some chests. This room used to be full of Queen Falswhelm's personal treasures. She had a passion for her finest gold and jewels, but Queen Arstadt stole off her mother's treasures to fund rebuilding after the Armis invasion. And because of that, Falena's back to his former glory 8 years ago after the attack. In fact, it's better than ever. Got refined clothes, and I've got a dress. Absolutely no idea what they're like, so let's have a quick check. Crypt Feodor with... No, they're both absolutely terrible items. Let's go into Leon's room. A very normal looking room. Here's my room. Oh, my Prince Feodor, welcome back. You must be tired from your long trip. Shall I fetch your royal pyjamas? No thanks, I haven't seen them yet. That's very sweet of you, Feodor. No matter how tired you are, you always think of your little sister. So she's not up here. How about down here? But heavens, what could ever be done about Her Majesty's whims? Indeed, sending the prince off to the provinces for an inspection. What could she have been thinking? Don't tell me she's considering getting involved in politics someday. Ha! Lord Godwin and Lord Barrows would never stand for that. A third player in a little tug-of-war? Not just any third player. A royal. A royal male, no less. Ridiculous. Ah, yes, a royal male for Leyland. They've always been useless. Waiting for a crowd, that's all they're good for. Well, that and marrying off to foreigners. Seriously, the prince is as good as Deadwood. How right do you speak? Ha ha ha. That's not nice.
Well, you boys look like you're having fun. If you're gonna speak your mind, you should really pay attention to where you are. You never know, some rogue knight might slip out of the guard room and come passing by. Okay?
Okay. Kyle? What are you talking about? We were just standing around having a little chat, that's all. Well, yeah, but I can't exactly ignore what you're chatting about. Me being a Queen's Knight and all. You know the good part about Prince being as good as Deadwood? What? Don't be ridiculous. We never said anything of a kind. Of course not. Not as good as Dead. About as good as Deadwood, he said. Shut up, you idiot. Oh, Deadwood, okay. Well, no one's going to care what you said that. Not even Her Majesty. Eek! So Kyle, no! Please, no. I'm begging you. Please. What will it take to keep us quiet? Do a dance. Seriously, right now. Do a dance. No, just get in. Look, I don't want to be a tattletale. So try not to be a bad mouth for anyone, okay? Especially where I can hear you, which is pretty much everywhere. Yes, sir. Of course, we'll be good, I promise. Now if you just excuse us. Going right past the person they were bad-mouthing. Hey, Prince Leon, you can come out now. Wow, they took like that in the halls now? Yeah, thank you, Kyle. Just doing my job. And hey, what I said? Don't worry about it. Court's filled with those kind of losers. Spend all your time worrying about each individual one, and your hair's gonna fall out. Kyle? Oh yeah, by the way. A little late now. Welcome home, Your Highness, Leon. Thank you. Hey, you guys should come visit the Queen's Knight's guard room with me. Been a while, right? I better go see Lim first. Oh, you're looking for a princess? In that case, you should go to a guard room. You guys keep missing each other, right? Going back and forth. If you ain't in a guard room, she's bound to find you there eventually. So let's go. So what's this? This room is just basic guard room. This one is another basic guard room. Nobody lives here. Queen's Knights are currently in the middle of a meeting. Now it's Sir George Prime is back. Very sorry, we'll have to come back a bit later. So I can't go there yet. Everyone in the royal family is just so noble. So there's nothing here. What about in here? What's this? This is the kitchen. Oh, I'm in such a rush. We could be understaffed right now, but I couldn't possibly ask for your help. Some queens in the past will send chef to the bottom of a Fatus river just for cooking something they didn't like. Oh, don't get worried about such things. Her Majesty Queen Architect would never do anything like that. Her Majesty can get a little scary these days. No, what am I thinking? Hey, Your Highness, welcome back. Royal feast, apparently. Cool. There's nothing in this room. Right down here. This is the room down here. Nope. Oh, where's something further down? Nope, nothing down here. What's downstairs, I wonder? You do realise the stairs lead to a dungeon, sir? I'm not sure taking to a prisoners is a very good idea. Oh, sorry, Your Highness. No, you can go do what you want. Mingle with the lawbreakers if you wish. No, apparently I can't. Okay, so maybe she went to a top floor palace, so I've got to go upstairs again, do I? I think the best way for me to do that is around here. Let's have a quick look at Kyle, actually, because he's my party now. He's level 20, which is great news. And he has a water rune, which is exactly the same as it has last game. Which is nice. So, where was that stairway going up in the middle of a great hall, wasn't there? There we are. Are you entering the sealed room, Your Highness? There's nothing in there, sir, now, but a rune expert might be helpful if you want information. Yeah, why not? Rune expert? Maybe there's a, runesmith up here. Your Highness, Prince Theodore, everything is in order here. You need not worry about the sealed room. There's something you need here, Your Highness. Since the Queen took the sun room, the sealed room is empty now. Yeah, well, have a look at it. Ah, Prince Theodore, what an unusual pleasure to see you here. Well, you come all this way, but at least I can do is share a bit of a knowledge about runes. What do you want to know? What are runes exactly? Well, in a nutshell, you'll probably know how the rune world is made up of forces, right? Water, wind, earth, competing and combining with each other. These forces together shape everything. Now, each rune symbolises only one of these forces, so they say. Of course, the runes predate humanity, so no one really knows for sure. What's the rune on Mother's forehead? Well, you see, one who bears a rune upon their body gains the ability to harness that rune's power. The water rune grants the power of water. The wind rune, the power of wind. You get the idea. So, can you imagine what the sun rune does? That's right, the power of the sun itself. And that's what Her Majesty used on Lord Lake when... that's another matter entirely. And the 3 runes of Felena? Ah, you mean the Sun Rune, the Dawn Rune, and the Twilight Rune. Well, the Sun Rune is blessed, you see. It brings the Queendom of Felena prosperity. And the Dawn Rune and Twilight Rune bring the Queendom protection, or so the legends say. Unlike most runes, these 3 are each unique, incredibly powerful. Especially the Sun Rune, no other rune anywhere near here comes close. Some people even say it's one of the true runes, all born together with our world of a dawn of time. Perhaps we should leave it at that for today. If we delve too deeply into things like this, we'll end up talking forever. The East Palace is Dawn Rune, the West Palace is Twilight Rune, and the Sun Palace is Sun Rune. When these 3 together, the Queendom of Helena will prosper in peace, or so the legend says. For the Dawn Rune was lost in the uprising 2 years ago, and now Her Majesty is in possession of the Sun Rune. That only leaves the Twilight Rune. Perhaps there is no truth to a legend. Still, I hope this does not portend a disaster on the horizon. Well, this is a Suikoden game. You know there's a disaster on the horizon. Until 2 years ago, the Sun Rune was kept safely in here on the statue. See, they always said that nobody should ever bear a Sun Rune on their body. It's too powerful for any one person. That kind of power seduces and corrupts. Well, so they say. That's why our nation kept the Sun Rune sealed here on the statue for all those generations. When she came along, Her Majesty, she broke that tradition to punish Lord Lake. I have to wonder if the Sun Rune was behind all those changes she's gone through lately. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Your Highness. Please forgive me, and don't tell anyone what I said. Okay. Interesting bit of lore dump there. Queen's nice guard room. Okay. So she now wants to go to guard room. So that was clearly a trigger for part of the storyline. Okay, down the flight of stairs. Not been down here yet. Ah! I can go in the night start guard room now.
His Royal Highness.
Hello, people.
Hey.
Yo.
Huh. Where's His Majesty, Ferret?
He went out through the back. He's a busy man, you know.
Never mind that. Kyle, where have you been?
Me? Huh. Nowhere. Just wanted to see the prince, that's all.
That's all? Do you always take your duty so lightly?
Well, she's a bit of a hard head.
Your Royal Highness. Sir, you must be exhausted after your inspection of Lord Lake. Actually, I should have accompanied you on your trip, but His Majesty didn't give me the order.
Of course he didn't. After all, Lord Lake is your hometown, isn't it, Galleon? Barrett wouldn't make you go there. The guy's not heartless, you know.
Yes, but I have already been back there once. His Majesty needn't protect me.
But Galleon, I don't see how you could ever come to terms with it.
It's been 2 years, but the Queen still won't even let them rebuild. Man, talk about heartless.
Hold your tongue, Kyle.
Elenia?
That's the name.
Her Majesty imposed a suitable punishment on those traitors, plain and simple. She did what a queen has to do. And we, the Queen's Knights, have no business second-guessing her.
Yeah, that's what you say, Elenia, but...
Silence, Kyle.
Lots of,
No matter the circumstances, the fact remains that the people of Lord Lake committed treason. They must serve their penance.
I'm sorry, guys, but I think the Queen went way too far.
Kyle, how dare you disrespect our Queen? The Sun Rune is proof enough that this nation and Her Majesty have Heaven's divine blessing. It's only natural the rune's judgment would come down on anyone who dares defy Her Majesty's authority. If you ask me, I don't think Her Majesty has used the Sun Rune enough.
Yeah, right.
never give her the big red button.
You're starting to sound just like Lord Godwin. And on that note, I don't know if I can trust a knight who's merely a pawn of the Godwin family.
Insolent fool! You're one to talk saying how you're just a mouthpiece for the Boros family.
Ridiculous. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That will be enough. Do you realize how disgracefully you're acting in front of His Royal Highness? We are terribly sorry, Your Highness.
No, that's alright. I prefer you to speak your mind.
Kind, Your Highness. But we should be protecting the royal family, not getting involved in private quarrels that might affect our duties.
He has such ominous music.
Kyle, especially you.
Huh? Me?
My hair?
Your manner of speaking sounds like criticism of Her Majesty. You should restrain yourself a little.
That's all right, Zahak. Please, everybody, continue.
Your commandership.
Zahak is his name. The guy who's always creeping behind people and
Don't mind me.
those eyes, ominous music.
As you all know, Her Majesty has been troubled ever since the split between the two factions of the Senate. The Godwin faction has been gaining more and more power recently, which has caused Her Majesty much anguish. At a time like this, Her Majesty wants true loyalty from us, the Queen's Knights. Some people may believe that knights must give absolute obedience to their master. But that's not true loyalty. True loyalty means being able to speak openly about what you think is right, what you think is wrong. Of course, I'd be upset with any fool who thought he could criticize Her Majesty wherever and whenever he wanted. But at the very least, in this room, I want us to be able to express our views openly, without fear of reprisal. Now, if there are any constructive opinions you'd like to share with Her Majesty, I'd be happy to pass them on for you. Understood?
Yes, sire.
Ferid is a wise person.
Your Majesty?
When you two have thoughts and ideas of your own, please don't be shy about sharing them with us. The Queen's Knights are known for their artistry with a blade, but they also have much wisdom and insight to impart. Be wise and heed their words.
Yes, sire.
Indeed. And Kyle left the party. We still haven't found my dear sister ever, have we? A word, if you will, Prince Fedor. His Majesty Ferid says the House of Godwin is responsible for all of our troubles. Do you believe that too? I really don't know. Would Godwins care about our country's future? It's the only reason why we want to put the Sun Rune to use. It's absurd to think they're playing tricks with His Majesty. No, we have to look for the House of Barrows. Their fear of change is putting our country at risk. Since his commandership feels we should express our views, I personally feel his commandership's actions are really taking idealism to an extreme. What Felena really needs is a disciplined Queen Knights ready to act upon the will of Her Majesty. Your Highness, I thank you for voicing concern to Her Majesty regarding the situation at Lord Lake. I am truly grateful. Sounds like the Godwins want to use the Sun Rune to become a powerful force and broaden the country's borders. Our Barrows faction is aiming for domestic and foreign stability without the use of runes, eh? Every country has its share of conflicts amongst its nobles, but it's much worse here because of the runes. It's particularly sad the Queens and own Knights can't even agree. So, Prince, did you notice anything unusual about George on your trip? What do you mean? It's not like a bad thing, but we still don't know much about George. Not one of the Queen's Knights can match his skill in combat without runes, except maybe His Majesty Ferid. Also heard a rumour that before George came to Felena, he serves as a general of a land far to the north. Makes me wonder about his connection to His Majesty. Hey, there you are, Fedor. Have you seen your sister yet? I haven't seen her yet, no. Well, I think you should go check on her. I know you're tired, but I'm begging you, please check in on her, for my ear's sake. So, where would my sister be?
Princess? Oh, brother! Oh, brother! brother!
Yikes, quite a welcome there.
She's a very affectionate one.
Princess sure is crazy about her big brother, huh?
I'm home, Lim. Or hey, let go. Now, I'll go with this one. I'll be affectionate to her.
Welcome back! I missed you so much! Princess! Did you find your brother? Oh, my!
A little help?
No, thank you. The princess dragged me all over the Sun Palace. I'm so exhausted. You should see firsthand what it's like to deal with the princess's self-centeredness.
Adorable. Both Mia Keys and Lim. Miyakis, I need to remind you that my bodyguard. You're not bad-mouthing me, are you? Oh no, of course not, Your Highness. Your Highness was imagining things. Things are never dull when you're around, Lim. Oh, Father, it's you. Prince, Theodore. You already came to the Father and you didn't bother to come see me. How dare you? Now, don't be so hard on your brother. He was looking for you too, you know. But Father, I wanted to see him so bad. He's always off on some inspection or something these days. He's never around. He's probably going off someplace again tomorrow, isn't he? Well, not exactly tomorrow. He'll be here for a while yet. Well, okay, that's good at least. But you really keep him busy, don't you? Where is he going next? Well, since you just got back, I thought it'd wait a while to tell him. But I guess it couldn't hurt to let him know. Theodore, I'll be sending you to Stormfist to check on the preparation for the Sacred Games. The Sacred Games? Oh, that big fighting tournament. One was going to decide who my husband is going to be, that. Well, yes. Your Majesty? Not quite on board with the idea, are you, Majesty? Of course not, she's far too young. But she's our nation's princess. It's her sacred duty. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, to be fair, Your Majesty wouldn't be here today if you hadn't won the last games. Hey, Theodore, what about you? Would you hate if I had a fiancé too? Of course I'd hate it. You would, Anyway, I wonder who's going to win. Wonder what kind of man will a princess end up with. Well, we're keeping a list of applicants over at the Senate. And green. Hint, hint. Not that I have an interest in reading it, mind you. Well, I want to see it. Don't you, Princess? I bet you do. Well, maybe if I'm a little curious. Oh, can I see? Me too, please. Then it's settled. Come on, Prince, let's go. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go read about your future brother-in-law. Alright, we're off to Senate Hall then. Kyle, Miyakis, and Limsley. And we'll have a look at the Senate next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Remember to like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think of the game so far. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.